question just before we let you go. Of course, you know that the presidential candidate and his vice made headlines for not being present at the unveiling of the campaign council members. Are you, of course, we know where Peter Obi was at the time, but are you concerned about how that was perceived, their absence, neither of them being present at that unveiling?
I don't at all. I think that was a ceremonial occasion, and there is even a bigger swearing in that is going to happen, and the candidate is going to be there. Now, the candidate has been more visible than any other candidate in this election. He's everywhere. I think we need to start a game of where's Peter Obi today. He's everywhere. He's doing things everywhere. He cannot share himself into several places at once. The good thing is that you know that he was not here, but you can point to another part of the country where he was being useful. You can point to somewhere else where the candidates were doing something to push this campaign forward, and that is what matters. It is not that, oh, in this particular gathering he was not there, oh, is something wrong? No, if he was not being useful, if he was out there doing something that is less, important, we would then have concerns. But it is Peter Obi just being Peter Obi like he usually is, being the functional man that he usually is. He had to be somewhere. He was representing this campaign and making sure that in more than one place people were talking about the campaign. So yesterday, people were talking about him presenting on one angle, and people were talking about the Presidential Campaign Council. That is the kind of campaign I would prefer to happen. We want our candidate everywhere, and if everywhere means that sometimes he cannot be in these places where we are announcing these things, that is fine. He is still speaking to the Nigerian people. Absolutely. And this is that election where more than anything else, we need people to trust the candidate. There's a trust deficit right now. There's a trust deficit right now. Yep. And we need a candidate that speaks to that and continues to speak to Nigerians, right. And that is more important.
Ndikato, we appreciate your passion. Thank you for speaking so well. Spokesperson for the Obidati presidential campaign, answering our questions on the Labour Party's Presidential Campaign Council.